2 of the round of 16, the battle between Rytas Vilnius and Falco Szombathely. Well, the fans are pretty amazing for both of these clubs, and some fans from Falco Szombathely in Hungary have made the journey, hoping to get their round of 16 campaign on track. You can also see SIG Strasbourg taking on Lenovo Tenerife, also in action today. That one tips off a little bit later. So the people are still talking about it. How in the world did we finish first in our regular season group and then lose our opener in the round of 16? That's exactly what happened to Rytas Vilnius as well as Falco Szombathely. Rytas falling at home to SIG Strasbourg by 5 points. It was a hard-fought game, and also Falco losing at home in Hungary to Lenovo Tenerife. Very close game, and that leaves Lenovo Tenerife and SIG Strasbourg first and second in the group. Now, it's early in the round of 16, but it's never too early to start winning, because every win is priceless. And Zoltan Perel back for Falco was not available to play in the last game, nor was Benedikt Berardi. So 2 huge additions come back into the team. So Akos Keller, Pearl, Benedikt Berardi, Szilard Binke. Boy, he's terrific. Marvin Clark also. What an awesome player. Goleman certainly has his moments. So Vigyarto, Kovac, Hawkins, good team. For Falco. They didn't finish first in their regular season group by accident. It's a very solid team and a very tough opponent that Rytas Vilnius would be well aware of. So tonight, Coach Giedrius Žebenis going with Normantas, Jarvis Williams, Kitis Thorazavicius, Vitus Karinauskas, Lukas Sulatskas, Gergionis Lessener, all the way down, but no Maurice Indoor. One of their most efficient players, one of their best, most productive players, missing him for the second consecutive game in the round of 16. So Falco and Rytas hoping to get their round of 16 campaigns on track, and really at the end of the day, the Basketball Champions League is going to be tough, starting with the qualification rounds and all the way up to the Final Four. So nobody is under any illusion that any game is going to be easy, and every win is priceless. So here we are in Falco, having made the trip to one of the true hotbeds of basketball, not just in Europe, but the world. I mean, everybody knows, as you look at Indoor, they're not dressed out tonight, but still here with the team. Everybody knows that Lithuania, basketball is like religion, and you come here and it is just number one sport. It's a way of life, and they will be hoping to get a big win tonight as they try to advance in this competition. So you can see the players being introduced. Again, Karinauskas coming out. Tough times in terms of COVID. So that has impacted rosters and also kept some fans away, but there's a loyal fan section here always for Rytas, and they will be cheering their fans on hard, as well as a lot of others that have come in to watch the big show tonight. So Ivan Bua there has led the team in scoring and rebounding. Speedy Smith, true to his name, has been pretty quick on the hardwood and has been dishing out the assists and making some big plays. They're going to need him to make some tonight. Žebenis probably feeling a little bit of pressure tonight, coming off a loss in Lithuania to Lietkabelis. Of course, that's history, and now their attention comes back onto the Basketball Champions League. This is year number 6 of the Basketball Champions League, and it is a competition that has just gotten better and better and more competitive, and I think everybody's pretty thrilled with how things are going. So we've got a good one tonight. Now, what's fascinating is when you think about the strong regular season campaigns for both of these teams, You remember Rytas beating Rytas San Pablo Burgos, the two-time defending champions, to clinch first place, so they didn't have to go through the play-in. But then they've had to come back and start the round of 16 against a team, SIG Strasbourg, that did go through the play-in and had to grind out an important, obviously a tough series victory. And, well, we know that SIG Strasbourg are battle-hardened, and Rytas now on the back foot despite having had that great regular season campaign. The reward, but really, despite the absence of that man right there, and Pearl and Verratti, really Falco Szombathely gave Lenovo Tenerife a very good run for their money the other night. Of course, it was in Hungary and difficult circumstances because of COVID and how it impacted the rosters, but they came out and they played, and that was a real credit to Falco Szombathely. They just kind of had that next man up philosophy. So Saverio Lanzarini from Italy in the middle, Michael Proch from Poland, and Beniamo there on the right. So that's Beniamo Attard. A couple of Italian referees. Szilard Benke. How good is he? He likes to put the ball on the deck and get to the basket. He will be in the starting five tonight with Akos Keller, Marvin Clark, Yorgi Golemon, and Benedict Verratti. And as is often the case, or usually the case, Pearl comes off the bench. And there's a really good coach, Milos Konakov. So for Rytas Vilnius tonight, they're starting five: Karaniauskas, Lesnar, Bua, the Croatian, Speedy Smith, and Butkavicius. One of the only two players to get a triple-double. There's Hindur, not able to play tonight, and has been a strong player for this team. What a terrific competitor he was. You know, we watched him play for his country so many times, and most recently at the FIBA Afrobasket that was held in Rwanda last summer. And he is a huge competitor, so without him, that is a big absence for Giedrius Ževinas. But in sports, it is a next man up philosophy, next man up mentality, and that's why you have to have deep squads, and you have to be ready to go when your number is called. So Rytas, fully aware, cognizant that they cannot afford to drop another game at home, never mind in the group play in the round of 16, and harbor realistic notions of advancing. They don't want to start out in an 0-2 hole in the round of 16. They need to get a win tonight. So Lesnar, you might notice wearing the face mask. The facial injury is Bua. Has been a big-time scorer this season. I really enjoyed watching Clark the other night play for Falco against Tenerife. He was, well, all of those Falco players, they just kind of let it come to them. Speedy Smith, a moment of meditation, prayer, and looking up to the heavens. No doubt dedicating this effort to somebody. So year number one, it was Tenerife that won the title. Year number two, Ike in Greece. Year three is Virtus Bologna in Antwerp. And in years 4 and years 5, it was Rytas San Pablo Burgos. They have been eliminated already. They didn't make it through the play-in, falling to Darüşşafaka. So we're going to have a new champion this year, at least compared to last year. Well, good evening, everybody. We're underway, and the opening tip, the ball was hit out of bounds by Rytas, and it's going to be the basketball possessed here by Falco Szombathely. We're in the dark uniforms and attacking the basket to the right. Keller tries to get it to Goleman. Well defended by Rytas. Lesnar bounce pass. You like seeing those bounce passes, don't you? And Dabua going right at Keller. Nice. Keller got into a little bit of foul trouble in the last game. Didn't start particularly well, but ended up having a solid game against Tenerife. But the drive and the first basket is good. Experience coming to the fore, getting those first 2 points. But sometimes teams a little bit nervous, but not him. Now the turnover. Marvin Clark handed it off. Now Binka. Goleman decides not to pass to Verratti. Here's Binka. He does make the bounce pass, and Keller goes up and throws it down. The Hungary international. Big time. This crowd trying to get Rytas Vilnius. Give him a little bit of a lift here. Karanowskis drives, goes up with the left hand, and gets the first 2 points. Nice, solid drive from the number 8. He's got good size. Tough to defend. Binka. And Binka, they're fully aware of his ability to drive and made him take a difficult shot there. Bakavicius. Karanowskis hesitates, no look pass to Lesnar, who misses everything, and Bua was tied up by Keller. So I don't know if that was a jump ball possession arrow or a shot clock violation, because it missed everything. No, it was a shot clock violation in the end. So Niall, 3-point shot from Binka. Talk about his driving ability. Well, that's going to bring the defense out. If they're thinking about sagging and preventing his driving, now they're going to have to go out and guard him on the perimeter after that. Karanowskis for 3. Oh boy, the lefty gunslinger drills it. Quickly to the other end, Goleman might have forced that one. Good D from Lesnar. Karanowskis goes behind his back and is fouled by Verratti. The pass and turns over to Goleman. Went off of the hands of Karanowskis. Oh, beautiful pass. And Goleman flushes it. Konakov has to be happy with the shots his team is getting on the road, but Bakavicius answers with a 3. Verratti pulls up from deep. Good. Boy, they're throwing him in from downtown, these teams. already. 3 threes for Szombathely, and then met at the top, Bua, and now he's fouled, so Keller went down. Did a good job getting the block. And Bua stuck with it and ends up getting a three-point play opportunity here. And definitely, yeah, he might have gotten him on the arm there, going up. So that was good refereeing. It looked like took a couple of replays to be able to see it. And Bua gets it to drop. So 2 threes so far for Rytas Vilnius and 2 for Szombathely. Now make that 3 as Marvin Clark drills it. Karanowskis, it gets swatted from Goleman. Now what is the call here? So they give him the layup. I think they're saying goal interference. Shot clock winding down. And the turnover. Gavicius out to Lesser. This time he's right on target. Rytas Vilnius have taken the lead. Is between the legs now, steps back. Boy, talk about maybe the rest did him some good. Missing that last game last week. He's come out firing tonight. He's got 7 points in the first quarter. And now the pass. Speedy Smith was not expecting that. Another pass to Goleman, and boy, he's going to be mad at himself for not making that shot, but he does have a couple of free throws on the way. Goleman is a good shooter, so does his job, and now he's going to exit, and coming in is Hawkins. I'll tell you, Hawkins gives Goleman some rest, and now the ball knocked out of the hands of Bua, and Varady walks up the sideline, gets it down low, and putting it up and in is Boris Badic. Terrific counter, leading to a timeout from Rytas Vilnius. Oh, Rytas on the back foot right now. 0-1 in the round of 16 and trailing here early against Falco Szombathely. Let's go down to the bench and see if we can
be ready, some ice, unexpected ice to play. Fouls to give. Offense, 52 and 52 punch. Now, 52 like regular, Margot, or Minde, whoever decides. So you follow. First action, you follow to play the pick. Next action, after backscreen, you go immediately. It's either pass by point guard, either by two. Okay? Yeah. Right, let's go. We switch to everything. Expect there.
Well, you really felt like a good start was imperative tonight for Falco Szombathely, and they have had one on the road here. Hostile territory. And Rytas bring in Jonas, the veteran guard. Also into the game, Normantas and Rytas. Now, here's Bua with the offensive rebound and put back. Well, Coach Vilnius, somebody was saying, hey, we're being too nice to him. We need to get after him. Burati passes down low, and oh boy, how did it end up with Hawkins? Normantas almost forced the turnover, and Hawkins alertly picks it up. Yeah, that was a nice reach by Normantas. If they keep that up, they might have some success later on. Here's Ivan Bua. Good job from Barac. So Jarvis Williams enters the contest, number 4. Barac and Hawkins was out of bounds as Barac tried to save it. And you feel that defensive intensity picking up quickly. Hand check rather, the foul on Adam Samogi. Played very well last week against Tenerife. Had to give a lot more minutes. Also, Zoltan Peros checked into the game for Falco Szombathely. Latskis comes in for Rytas. Attacking, and Jarvis Williams is fouled as he goes up, and that gets the fans on their feet. And great basketball, fouled by Pearl. Konikov looks on with a smirk. Samoyi looks, and now the scrap, and I believe a foul called on Williams. Miss down low. Rytas with the rebound, runs, pushes it quickly. Normantas pulls up, and bam, just like that. Rytas have moved back in front. So timeout. And you just feel that surge of energy. And Williams making his first appearance here in the Basketball Champions League. 29-year-old. Clearly the fans excited to see him.
We said we are in yellow, okay? That means we will switch everything, and that cannot exist direct pass inside.
That three-pointer was of the go-ahead variety, and Normantas upping the intensity since he's come in, both on defense and also hitting the shot. And you can see a very shaky Falco Szombathely all of a sudden. And a nice drive from Zoltan Perel. And that's always encouraging for your coach, calling the timeout, and then you come out and you get a basket. Here's Jonas. Szombathely might like the mismatch. Pulls up at the line. And Jarvis Williams kept it alive. Basketball goes over, however, to Falco Szombathely. And Perel on the baseline, and you can see again how crucial he is to Falco Szombathely. He becomes the go-to man immediately coming off the bench. He's like a Vinny Microwave Johnson 3 decades later. Ulatskas with the drive, and he's fouled by Hawkins. Well, it was a brief appearance for Williams. Now he goes back out of the game. Ulatskas gets the first one to drop. Here he is, taking on Normantas. Big challenge. Perel falls down. He double dribbled. And that has left the home team with just enough time to get a good shot here. So he just kind of fumbled the basketball. Here Jonas comes in, and what is the play? Bukavich just gets it to Normantas. He's going to have to launch it. He does, and he had a good look. So at the end of a thrilling opening quarter, is Falco Szombathely on top, 27-25 over Rytas Vilnius. Well, the threes are falling, 7 in total. Szombathely getting pretty much what they want. Both teams pouring in a lot of points. So as first quarters go, that was some good fun end-to-end stuff here from both teams. You have to raise the question, you know, what kind of defense is being played if both these teams coming out and combining to score 52 points in the first quarter. But nevertheless, it was end-to-end stuff and a lot of three-pointers falling, like that one from Karanauskas. And we had some dunks. Keller got in on the action early. Here was passing it to Goloman. And Normantas hitting that big shot shortly after coming into the game. So Falco Szombathely punishing Rytas for the turnovers. They scored 9 points off those turnovers. And Rytas haven't done too badly themselves in that department, scoring 6 points off the Falco turnovers. Rytas Vilnius start with possession here in the second quarter. Looking to tie it or go back in front. Normantas. Bua. Little jump hook. And, well, looked like Radzavicius had position, but was it Badic that came away with that rebound? Here's Zoltan Pearl. Hawkins hears it from the fans after missing that dunk attempt. Watch this. Nope, we're not going to see it. It's probably best that we don't. Badic bounce pass. Oh, wonderful play. And flushed by Binka. Well, this team is so strong fundamentally. Falco Szombathely. I wouldn't say they're flashy, but they are efficient. And Latchka's missing from three-point range. Pearl brings it across midcourt and missed with the runner. Now that Savage has been quiet. His pass batted away by Hawkins. Good job. And the block by Latchkas. So good play defensively by Hawkins. You think Konnikov would have to be happy with how his team has started tonight. But this contest looks like it's going to go 40 close minutes. Wonderful handoff, and Badic going up and getting the layup. They are getting good looks. Look at the shooting for Szombathely, 71%. Ivan Bua backing his way down, going up against Badic now, passes over into the corner. And a three-pointer from Karanauskas. Well off. There's Pearl again. And working his way, there is Badic, one of their most productive players, getting it done tonight. And the lead is as biggest of the game now for Falco Szombathely, 8 points. Karanauskas goes to work, and he's fouled by Binka. But Gavicius comes back in. Remember, both of these teams finished first in their regular season groups, so went straight to the round of 16, and then both teams lost their openers last week. Oh, what a drive from Gavicius. Scoring with the reverse layup. All right. And now the turnover, and Gavicius gets it to drop, and he's got a chance for a three-point play. And even though he hasn't won the title in the Basketball Champions League, you probably have to see he qualifies as one of the most emblematic Basketball Champions League players, or even iconic with his triple-double back in the day when he played for Neptunus. And he's always playing Basketball Champions League games and making plays like that. And it's his performances also that have really helped him as he's kind of forced his way into the reckoning for the national team of Lithuania. He's got 7 points tonight. Does not complete the three-point play. Szombathely, a little bit of full court pressure here. Binka gets it to the middle. Hawkins, alley-oop, nope. Rytas decides to bring it back down, and then he takes a shot, Croatian on Croatian, and then there he is, Hawkins. Oh, he's playing so well. Hawkins, he's like an X factor tonight. Making some very timely contributions on both ends of the floor. Karanauskas drives in, changes directions, nobody boxes out. Bua! Szombathely stops and short. Speedy Smith back in the game, gets it down to Bua. The help comes. And the pass to Karanauskas. He passes it back outside. Velasquez. And foul called here on Falco Szombathely. I'm not sure who it's on. Maybe it's Szombathely. It is indeed on him. So he's going to go out. And the veteran, Varady, comes back in. Also, Akos Keller comes back in for Barac, who played very well, as he usually does. Speedy Smith living up to his name, gets it back, and here's Karanauskas, kind of a whirling dervish in there, spinning around but missing. Pearl. Oh, he's open. He likes to match against Bua, and he goes right past him. If Bua goes out to guard him, he's going to have to be able to move his feet quickly to get back, because Pearl does a lot of his damage driving to the basket. So that was a mismatch, clearly. Karanauskas left open and hits his second three of the night. Now into the corner, Hawkins. Wow, he's playing incredible tonight. Clark enjoying, had a great seed for that, didn't he? Now Karanauskas goes behind his back. And boy, if he'd been able to finish that, that would have been on the highlight reel. As it is, he's fouled. Keller picks up the personal, his first. Jones back in. Or excuse me, Jarvis Williams back in. You gotta love that fan section. And Karanauskas makes both. So back to a 4-point game. Binka, guarded by Bukavicius. Varady calls the play. Been impressed by him tonight. Varady. And there is the push on Keller. been a tight game. There was Szombathely went up by 8 points, but they weren't able to press home that advantage. And now Speedy Smith misses. Dorati passes up ahead to Hawkins. Pearl again, this time guarded by Lesnar, and he falls over. Not the first time tonight. But Gavicius met as he gets in, and Jones and his dunk attempt. It looked like it was going down. Look at this, he can't believe it. He just left a little too far outside. The ball was literally going down, and it came out. So Jarvis Williams, and live play, it's an unusual miss. And Benka fouled, shooting the three by Tanner Lesnar. The masked man shakes his head in disbelief. And Szilard Benka with a chance to stretch the advantage to 7. This guy plays with so much savvy. He's a warrior. Hawkins like, I've had enough. I'm going to go sit down for a while. Clark comes back into the game. Goleman also comes back in. And it was a costly foul. So Szilard Benka takes full advantage. Karanauskas drives in. Well, he had a good shot there. Williams trying to follow. And Benka stepped out of bounds as he was trying to get past Gavicius. Matas likes to sink his teeth into the opponent. Comes back into the game. He had a positive effect back late in the first quarter when he came in. Let's see if he does it again tonight, or in the second quarter. There he is, catching it now. He puts it on the deck. Decides to bring it back out. And Lesnar going to be upset with himself for missing that one. Goleman goes to work. Back outside. And Clark, goodness me, he hit the runway and wow. You saw his eyes get so big as he took a step right about here, and there was only going to be one result. And don't forget, he is the king of smooth. He just does everything so fluidly, so smoothly.
Defense is zone 11. Defense zone 11, everybody. Everybody. Offensively, if they switch, we play 5 down. If they not, 14 pins. 5 down, 14 pins. These are the action against Wales. We need to step up defensively, as simple as that. After timeout, expect again backdoors, ISO tricks, or even elevator. Expect those after timeouts. We need to step up defensively, as simple as that. We're good in offense, Black. All right, let's go.
Hey, you talk about stepping up defensively, and that is where they miss Endor, because he is a tireless competitor on the defensive end. And I'm not sure what that celebration means from Marvin Clark. Well, you heard the coach looking for more defense, see if that happens once they go to the other end. But meanwhile, Bua, nice footwork, nice pump fake, and Coach Keller didn't want to complicate things by committing the foul. And the pass. Oh, what a great reception from Goloman. He had Normantas on his back, and it was all about being strong. And that is the third foul on Normantas. Things going according to plan for the team from Hungary. They just look composed, organized. Here's Benka, and they look hot. That three-pointer takes it up to a 10-point advantage. Gavish just puts it on the deck and gets it over to Bua. Great decision. Normantas has 3 fouls, and he's staying in. I'm just checking the official stats here. And here is a wonderful play by Benka. So Normantas staying in the game with 3 fouls, but Gavicius, though, answers with a 3. He just has that quality. I mean, he's like, hey, I'm out here. Everything's fine. Bua, you're the man. Let's go. We can do this. So after that, the timeout has been called.
Just be precise. Just one guy who cannot stay alone. Easy threes. Getting back. Crucial thing.
This was Bukavicius creating the opportunity with his drive, knowing that his big fella teammate is there ready for the catch. And here he is catching the ball from Bua. Says, well, you gave me the assist. I'm going to help you out here. And sure enough, he was wide open. 10 points for Bukavicius. He's perfect from the floor, including 2 of 2 at the from 3-point range. The only thing he's done is miss a free throw, but he has also collected. He's come up with 3 steals. So he's their highest rated player on the night, plus 13. Verratti pulls up for the strike, and rare miss for him tonight. He had been on target. Bua doing it down low and then stepping out and hitting the 3. Verratti, shot clock winding down, has to put it up, and another 3 for Verratti. Wow, right at the end of the half. He could not have had a more impressive first half. Benedict Verratti drills it. He's got 10 points. He's perfect. 2 of 2 from deep. 53-46, Szombathely on top. And you can look at the numbers. It has been a really good effort from 3-point range for both teams, from the line and also inside the arc. Szombathely out-rebounding their opponents 15-10, although Rytas do have 4 of their 10 rebounds on the offensive glass. Bua has a game-high 14, Benka 13, Karanauskas 12, Bukavicius 10, Varadi and Hawkins 10 and 7 respectively. Well, we anticipated a good game, and so it has been. And Falco Szombathely, far from being dejected after falling at home, have come out and played focused, a real sense of purpose tonight. And looks like a team, once again, that's going to be a force to be reckoned with. They really were, looking at this performance and seeing especially the likes of Varadi and Pearl come out, you can see that they missed them against Tenerife. Montes gave his team a lift when he came into the game, and again, Bua has been tough. But Benka as well, reliable source of points. He's got 13 to lead his team. And then Baric, very good play when he came into the contest. He's got 6 points. And Bukavicius doing his best to keep his team in it. He has been borderline spectacular tonight. And Karanauskas, he's 4 of 8 from the floor, including 2 of 3 from three-point range. He has turned it over a couple of times. And that was one of the plays of the game there. Marvin Clark. And then Benka as well, drilling that 3. That was one of the other contributions from Bukavicius, driving in, drawing the defense. And Keller tried to keep the pass from getting through, but he could not. And Bua was able to do the damage, and then he stepped out and hit that shot from the arc. And Varadi's last points there of the half, giving his team a 7-point advantage. Well, he didn't play against Lenovo Tenerife, but you can see he's making up for lost time tonight. 10 points, 5 assists. Just has come out determined, showing all that experience. And it's fun watching these guys like Varadi get better and better year after year. A lot of that is obviously with how he's playing with Falco and the quality minutes and coaching that he's getting here, but also the time that he has spent with Hungary's national team. That has been invaluable for his development. And you can see he's playing so composed tonight. Composed, but lethal. And instead of looking at Bua, we're going to have a look at Rytas Karanauskas. Uses the dribble to good effect there. Looked like he was going to pass behind his back and then kept it and went all the way in right at Keller. There he was, stepping back for one of his 2 3-pointers. And here he is on the other end. You can leave me open. Okay, I'm going to make it. So 2 of 2 from three-point range, 4 of 8 overall, 2 of 5 inside the arc in 11 minutes and 47 seconds. He's got 12 points. So it's Falco Szombathely leading 53-46 at halftime over Rytas Vilnius. We'll be right back.
Dennis Lukashov. Oh yes, he can do it at both ends. Couple of blocks and a monster slam. John Egbunu with the finish. The assist goes to Aldersson.
As the mid-range takes a tough one, hits the top of the backboard. A 24-second violation to come up with it. Now transition, what do we have here? And he gets blocked. DeAndre Lansdowne takes no prisoners. My goodness gracious, behind the back.
No stopping Unicaja that time. Ruben Guerrero with an important basket.
Boston now finds Jean-Baptiste Maillet down the middle, all the way. Lansdowne, oh baby, what a follow-up. Ike Udano with no regard for human life. That is unbelievable, and he silences this crowd.
This is it. This is the moment. It's time for a clutch play. Dow showing, going, shooting. Dow! The definition of a clutch moment. Dow keeps the tie alive.
job preparing his team tonight, and they've led by as many as 10 points. Right now, the advantage is 7. But this Rytas Vilnius team can pour in points in a hurry, and they'll be looking to get off to a good start here at the beginning of the third quarter.
Make the fucking foul. No, we need, yes, 55 everybody, need 11 still, nothing changed. Hey, Shin, offensive and Shin, the first action, the second action is zipper for Rytas. Rytas goes here, 4 goes here, Buba, speed, you bring the ball. Rytas goes, Buba, up. This is second action, first action is Shin. You are playing, you are going with UCLA, set the screen. And you playing the top bit. Expect hedge.
Well, Ivan Bua leading the way from a scoring standpoint. He's got 14 points, which is a game high. Karanauskas has 12, but Gavicius has 10. But it's Falco Szombathely on top, 53-46. Benedikt Verratti has been terrific. The veteran, also Zilard Benka. Those two players have 10 and 13 points respectively. Second half action underway here in Vilnius, Lithuania. It's Falco Szombathely, the visitors from Hungary, on top, 53-46 over Rytas Vilnius. Verratti. And boy, what a pass that was to Keller. Again, those two guys don't just play together with Falco, but when they take a break and join the national team, they're also still together. So you can say the same about Benka. Speedy Smith missing with that long one. So that is an advantage that perhaps Falco have, is that they do have those Hungarian national team stars in this team, as well as you include Pearl. Goleman, meanwhile, picks up the foul as Verratti ties his shoe. Zavicius fouled by Marvin Clark. 3 free throws. And it was the faintest of touches, but there was a touch on the follow-through, and that's, I think, what frustrates him, is he knows he didn't affect the shot. And he misses the second. Look at that exuberant, passionate fan section, the ultras from Ryta. Constant support for their team makes a huge difference, and they're bringing it. So Zavicius makes 2 of the 3 and cuts it back to a 7-point deficit. But Gavicius picking up full court and almost forcing the turnover. Dribbles to get away from trouble. Now he's got the mismatch. Bua on him. Shot clock winding down and passes it back to Clark, and Clark can't get the drop. Karanauskas gets it to Bua. See if the help comes. Oh, Bua almost with a sensational basket. Here's Varady putting that pressure on Rytas. Goloman guarded by Bukavicius. And boy, it looked like he threw his elbow, got away with it, and quickly to the other end, Karanauskas. And this time they do call an offensive foul, and Varady questions the wisdom. Watch this. So that was where I thought they might call the foul on Goloman the previous trip down, and they did not hesitate to call that one. And now an offensive foul called on Speedy Smith. So a little bit of gamesmanship here from both teams. So Speedy Smith arguing that Varady was holding on to his arm, and he kind of flailed to get him loose, and the referee saw that as a foul. Goloman, and that threw it into traffic. Keller couldn't collect it. Bukavicius to Speedy Smith. Karanauskas gets in, little pump fake, and his pass knocked away. It was intended for Bua. Seconds on the shot clock. Bukavicius bounce pass knocked away. Alert play on by the defense. Varady doing a lot of the ball handling tonight. Here's Benka. Little runner. Goodness me, he's tough. Number 11. Benka is just an out scorer for this Falco Szombathely team. Konikov gets the explanation on that. I think he was thinking the possession should be his. Here's Karanauskas again, guarded by Benka. Karanauskas attacking. Keller cuts off his progress, forces him back outside. Will it be his third three of the game? No, he misses. But Bukavicius knocks it away. Benka had position. It looked like now Bukavicius. Oh, they're arguing, and the change in call has been made here by the Italian referee. Yeah, I think they got it right. Bukavicius is absolutely correct, and the referee says, my bad. It should go this way. Umantas back in the game. Remember, he has the 3 fouls. Benka gets a hand in the face. It doesn't matter. Instant offense. Normantas brings the rain. Goleman, made the tough move. Almost had an and one coming. Instead, he's got 2 free throws. Bukavic is perhaps fortunate not to give that away. The 3-point play opportunity. Goleman is deceptively good. He's a good. We haven't seen him shoot it from the perimeter tonight. He can shoot it from outside as well, but he's been making some good moves. I think the one that surprises me tonight is Rytas. He's been pretty quiet offensively. Here he is putting it up, and here he is knocking down the jump shot. Probably the missing link tonight for them. He's got to come to life on both ends. A lot of times he gets it going with his defense, but Verratti has been so tough. What a pass to Goleman. Look at him turn. He spins, he puts it up, and Bukavic rebounds the miss. Goleman did all the hard work and then missed a shot. Normantas. Speedy Smith. There's just such a long way to go in this one. 15 minutes. Anything can happen. Verratti, little runner. No, it's an alley-oop, and it's flushed by big bad Akos Killer. Look at this again, just puts it on a plate, the lob, and Akos knows exactly what to do with it. So the foul called on Verratti, but before that, he just gave the perfect lob. Now, it's a big foul. He's got 3, and clearly a player they don't want to lose, but that brings in Zoltan Pearl, and he's trying to guard Normantas. Normantas tried to make a spectacular play. Oh, Samoa also in the game. He gets it. Uh-oh, look out! He rises to the heavens once again. Clark. That forces Rytas Vilnius to call timeout. Frustration over there on the bench for the Rytas Vilnius coaches, and see the shooting for both teams. I mean, it's 19 of 26 for Falco Szombathely. If that's not what you call offensive execution, I don't know what is. They have been utterly terrific.
They might deny, like previously with Chin, okay? So there's no pass ahead, so it's either hook pass, either pocket pass. With 2 sides, 4 corners.
Well, you just can't see this one enough, can you? Certainly if you're a Falco Szombathely fan. And then Samoa avoids the D, hands it off to Marvin, who's starving for another dunk. And there's only one result. When he catches the ball right there, then he hangs on the rim for emphasis. Bukavic short. Bukavic rebounds it. Normantas. 7 on the shot clock. Tofaş Bursa, meanwhile, moving to 2-0 in the round of 16 tonight. A surprise package beating Baxi Manresa. Just another illustration of how tough life becomes in the round of 16. Bua goes out. And Akos Keller comes out of the game. Deontay Hawkins back in. He was terrific in the first half. Barac also was very good. He's back into the game. I think this Falco team has provided enough evidence here in the first half to show they are a contender, certainly, to move through to the quarterfinals. Samoa missing from three-point range. Now Normantas, 8 points, the advantage. An offensive foul called on Lesnar, trying to post up Samoa. And the Szombathely fans that have made the journey are singing, and they're being whistled by the hosts, by the home fans. Almost a turnover there. And Hawkins misses, but the long rebound goes to Pearl, who does a little twirl. Now he's coming right back again. Shot clock winding down, puts it up from deep, and the bank is open, but I think he might have gotten a 2. No, they did give him a 3. Biggest lead of the game for Falco Szombathely. Girgionis fouled by Samoa, and that is over the limit. So free throws now coming from Andogas. Look at this. I just wonder if they might have another look at that. You can't see from that angle if his foot was on the line. And I think that's what they're going to do now, is check and see if that was a 3 or a 2. My initial thought was that it was not a 3. But the thing is, if there's not a camera angle that makes it clear, they're not going to change their mind. Williams and Normantas. Or no, are they looking to see if this is unsportsmanlike? Indeed they are. I thought they were checking to see if that was a 3. No. This is a, yeah, no, that's not a 3. So they're going to wipe that away. That's going to be a 2 for Pearl. Well, good refereeing. Take your time, get it right. Go use the technology to your advantage, and that makes it a 10-point game. And I think Konikov was like, "Oh, I thought you were seeing if it was unsportsmanlike," and I didn't understand why. So good Jonas again, like Butkavicius used to play for Neptunus, had some big-time games for them. Here he is coming off the bench for Rytas Vilnius, and a very important time, and makes both free throws. Samoa. Now to Clark. Barac, good spin from him, but then he gets it down low and loses control. As I feel the need for Speedy Smith coming in with the help. Speedy Smith thought about it. Now Lesnar hits the jump shot. And I don't know what Speedy Smith was looking at, but he didn't look entirely happy there. So it's back to a 6-point game. Zoltan Pearl backs up Speedy Smith. Girgionis. He goes up and hits another one, the veteran. Huge contributions from Girgionis. Took the bump from Banac, and then he went up. And Konakov says, "We need to make a change. Let's go down to the bench and listen in."
Hey, now we start to again wait the foul. Don't wait the foul. Play to the end. Play to contact score this, and they will call. Okay. Five flash. But listen me now. Banac, you go like a 4. You go like a 5. Okay. He will go through the Banac, through the U, and you will on opposite side come in the pick and pop. Banac, you go in the central, and I won't step in. Okay. Hey, but still, if the ball come inside, patient. Let's go. Patient. Play the defense. Don't afraid to foul.
Watch Speedy Smith here. I don't know if you can see. Anyway, it doesn't matter because Girgionis has been big scoring on that drive. He hit a couple of free throws. So new life for Rytas Vilnius. It looked like they're in a little bit of trouble there, and suddenly they've cut it back to 4 points. Now they need to stop in another basket. Samoyi drives in. Boy, what a tough finish for the young man. And he took on Olatskas. Girgionis lets it fly. Oh, boy, that would have brought the house down if he'd hit that one. Pearl steps back. This will be a 3. Oh, it's an air ball. Final 10 seconds of the third quarter. Rytas Vilnius, they don't want to go too soon. Okay, now it's go time. What's Bukavich going to do? He's going to launch a 3. Oh, he's fouled! Can you believe it? What a turn of events. Fouled by Banac, and Bukavich, the man who makes the big plays, has made a huge play here. And Banac, you just simply cannot foul the three-point shooter. And now a potential 4-point play. The second time tonight that they have fouled the three-point shooter. Oh, he doesn't make it. And they've got to hurry Hawkins. I don't think he got it off in time. Doesn't matter. Oh, what a finish to the third quarter. And Falco Szombathely, they led by as many as 10 points, but Rytas Vilnius pull back and make it 67-64. Falco on top. Well, that was the 9th three-pointer of the night for Rytas Vilnius. 3 more than Szombathely, who have just been dominant inside, where they're 21 of 29. Here's a look back at the highlights. Another of those three-pointers. That was the lob city to Akos Keller from Varady. And then the big jam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, from Marvin Clark. And turns the rim into his own little personal jungle gym. Zoltan Pearl also striking with that long-range jumper. But Kavicius finishing things off at the end of the third quarter. Huge shot from him. Now you really see how he's a leader in this team. The way he walks around, you know, the comments, clearly emotionally he's keeping his team up, lifting the spirits. Fourth quarter underway here from Vilnius. Szombathely leading by 3, but that might not be the case after this. Bukavicius this time misses, but Georgionis with the rebound. Here's Bukavicius driving in. 360, gets it over to Speedy Smith. I feel the need for Speedy. Varady behind his back. Pearl dumps it down low, and Barac was fouled as he tried to catch the basketball from Speedy Smith. And bounce to Barac. There's Goloman back outside to Varady. Not this time for Varady. Rytas Vilnius had trailed for most of the game. Now they can take the lead. Georgionis, who's been important in the comeback. He likes to mismatch on Barac. He dribbles, gets it to the corner. The 3, good! And just like that, Rytas Vilnius with the Latchkas buries it. They have moved back in front. Well, the three-point shot has been huge for Rytas, and this time Koloman fouled. It was a late whistle. So Latchkas picks up the personal, and I think, I'm not sure what Konakov was asking for, but the first free throw is no good, and the Falco fans can hardly believe it because this team has been really good tonight. But again, they are playing in Vilnius, Lithuania, and this is not an easy place to get a win. Even though Sig Strasbourg did win the opening game in the round of 16. Georgionis thought that was in. He was turning the other way. Boy, dangerous pass. Speedy Smith almost picked it up, but Varady brings it up. Now he hands it off. Pearl drives in and earns the trip to the line as Bukavicius fouled him. So Bukavicius picks up the foul. There's Ratsavicius. Comes in for Bukavicius. I think we'll see Bukavicius later in the quarter, but he's looking a little winded now. Pearl takes his time and ties it up. Ivan Bua, meanwhile, watching proceedings, knowing that he will most likely be going back into the game at some point. And Pearl gets the second to fall as well. 10 points for Zoltan Pearl. Bounce pass. And what great defense from Goleman. Lesnar, maybe a tad unfortunate that they didn't call any contact there, but I think that was probably the right call. I think Speedy Smith had Latchkus there with the inbounds pass for a layup, but he didn't pass it to him. Gurgionis fouled by Pearl. Well, Gurgionis has been a real spark, playing at 100 miles per hour, and the crowd reacting, thinking they should look at it to see if it's an unsportsmanlike. Nah, he was going for the ball, and Gurgionis knew it exactly. I mean, it depends. The referees talked about it and felt like he was playing the ball. Here's Gurgionis. Pulls up the dribble, has it knocked away. And here in the open floor, Badac bounce pass. Goleman goes over. He gets rejected by Latchkus. But then a foul for Latchkus. He's got good length, doesn't he? He's able to guard Goleman, a player who's looked considerably bigger than him. What a sensational block by him. And then it was Badac who was fouled by Rytas from behind, and that even looked a little iffy. And now the Falco Szombathely fans can jump for joy a little bit again as their team back in front here by 2 points. Badac makes both. He's got 8 points. Milos Konakov watching from the sideline is Speedy Smith. Hits another mid-ranger in the lane. Really more of a short jump shot. Pearl turns, he's doubled, hands it off. And Badac passes it back outside. And the drive from Binka, and boy, that was a determined effort from both teams there, defensively from Rytas and then from Binka, who drove to the basket. Well, good work from Badac. He goes out. So Keller and Clark, Barati, Binka. Oh, so solid. And Binka gets the second free throw as well. The three-pointer ties it up. But Latchkus goes baseline to Radzavichus. There's Latchkus for three, and a little long, but the rebound is long to Speedy Smith. And he splits the defense into the corner. Gurgionis! Wow. I expected that one to drop for Gurgionis. Well, a couple attempts from three-point range. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but they didn't go down for Rytas Vilnius. And very interesting that Rytas Vilnius already over the limit, which puts Keller at the line. That's a long time to be over the limit. 6:35 remaining in the game. And this is when you want to be a good free throw shooter, a shooting team, because you are going to be fouled, you would think, and you'll be going to the line a lot. But Keller only makes one of two. Szombathely haven't done well at the line, as you can see. That's just their second miss out of 17 attempts tonight. And Latchkus for three, and Rytas Vilnius pull back to within 1 point. I like the toughness that he has. He is Not backing down from anybody. Oh, the nice pass down low, and Goleman fouled as he goes up by Bua. Gavicius rested and ready, comes back into the game. Goleman makes the first. In fact, the foul was on Speedy Smith. It was not on Bua. So Goleman makes another 2 free throws. 17 of 19 now at the free throw line. There's Bua, pump fake, and fouled by Goleman. So shooting foul puts Bua on the free throw line. Third foul, Akos Keller. And Karinauskas comes in for Gudjonas, who just really takes much issue with what he provided for the team tonight. Bua taking his time. He's now got 16 points. Varady taking his time. Dribbles all wonderful play, Varady and Keller. And again, those two understand each other oh so well. They play so much together. And the three-pointer is not there. Rebounded by Gavicius. Both teams run into the basketball. Oh, just a wonderful game of basketball, folks. Here's Speedy Smith. Remember, a 3 ties it. Karinauskas open, and oh, I don't believe it. How in the world did that shot go in? Look at this. It hits off the rim, the backboard. He clanked it up there, and it fell. Tie game once again. Varady. Again, he dumps it to Keller, felt the contact coming and put it up. Maybe he should have passed it back out. Now Speedy Smith and Rytas can take the lead, and it's Bua! And just like that, it's Rytas Vilnius back in front, forcing Konnikov to call timeout. A lot of red here in the crowd tonight in support of Rytas Vilnius, and they are liking the fight that they're seeing in their team tonight. Well, just a very fiery, competitive game, as you can see from these highlights. Both teams going after each other. And one team is going to walk off this court crestfallen tonight because it has been a battle. And both teams understand the significance of this contest since each lost their openers 1 week ago. Varady puts it up. Good. Whoa, he's got ice running in his veins. Utterly sensational tonight. Benedict Verratti. So Szombathely back on top. They pass it to Bua. Couldn't quite control it in time, and Benka commits the foul. And it'll stay at this end. 6 seconds on the shot clock. That was Barac back in the game. Rytas inbounds it to Bua. And he tried to make the bounce pass, and it was kicked by Keller. The Falco bench and players are saying, look at it on video, but you're not able to review that. So Rytas got a new 14 on the shot clock. Speedy. What's he going to do? He's going to launch it. He's not going to make it. Crunch time now, folks. 3:30 remaining. Pearl. Oh, he had his man off his feet, but he decides not to shoot it. Now he's got the mismatch on Bua. A quick pass to Keller, knocked away into the hands of Speedy Smith, and he's running up the court, and they're going to count it. Wow. I thought they might call a charge, but it looks like he might have been in the circle. No, he's just outside. Wow, what a play from Speedy Smith, and it was close, folks, very close. No, Verratti thinks he had position, but Speedy Smith now with a chance to take it to 2, and he does. On a knife edge, this game is 84-82. Rytas Vilnius, 3 minutes remaining. Barac hands it off, and Benka with the miss. Bua gets it over to Karanauskas. And maybe if Rytas Vilnius can just get a little bit more of a cushion. They haven't been able to do that when they've taken the lead because the opponents come back. Here's Rytas. Good! What a time to hit a three-pointer. 7 drills it. Rytas, and it's a 5-point advantage. Verratti, not this time, off the back of the iron. Well, Verratti so many times has bailed out his team, hitting big shot after big shot, but he missed. Keller comes out. Coleman in, and they get it, and there is, Barac missed a layup, and I don't know if a hand was in the face, but it looked like he should have scored that one. Boy, the pressure that they have been under all night, and here is Rytas Vilnius struggling. Look at this, terrific play by Bua, staying with it, but it goes out of bounds. What defense that was offered there by Falco Szombathely, and the Rytas fans are furious, believing Bua would have been fouled. No. Yeah, I think he had a good view of it, the referee. Well, who do you go to now? That's going to be Pearl. He gets in for the layup. He went right past Rytas. So again, Falco Szombathely needing a stop, and the crew chief looks up at the shot clock, I think. Or maybe it's the game clock. Basketball inbounded to Bua. Couldn't be any tighter, folks. A 3-point lead for Rytas. Trying to hold on here. They've had to work so hard to get the lead, but Kavicius drives in. Oh, he doesn't get it to drop. And Ferrari chases down the rebound, but he's hemmed in and then makes a desperation pass. Great defense by Rytas Vilnius. And Karanauskas, you saw him kiss Benka on the head as if to say, hey, great hustle, man. Watch this. Play of the year right there. Not what you often see at this time of the game, but we're not complaining. And the possession arrow keeps the basketball with Benka and Falco Szombathely. Quick pass, and Pearl again with the layup. What a pass from Barac. Just so well organized, knowing what they want. Both teams really going hard to the rim. So Rytas called timeout. Still some work to do. Rytas Vilnius talking it over with Gustas Masculionis and Georgios Dedas. Dedas, the brother of Stefanos Dedas, the height coach this year.
Speedy, you inbound. Who is 4 now? Arna's 4. Set screen. Minde and here. If no Minde, pass here and Speedy go take handle. Or if it's open court, you can dribble. So, hey, regardless what they play, zone defense or whatever after that, we go to play the play. As simple as that. We are good with 12. We are good with 12. Come on, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Come on, let's go, baby. Let's finish this game. Go, Rytas.
Well, Pearl has scored his team's last 2 baskets with drives. And that was Barac passing, as he's so good catching the ball and going to the hoop. A 1-point lead for Rytas Vilnius over Falco Szombathely. Speedy Smith comes out, takes an early jumper and misses, and Benka rebounds it, and 1 minute remaining. Hold on to your seats, folks. This one's tight. Here goes Pearl again. This time, the jump shot, and Koloman goes up and fouls Bua. So free throws coming for Ivan Bua. Well, tonight, Rytas Vilnius 12 of 16 at the free throw line. And Bua is perfect, 3 of 3. These fans are going to breathe a sigh of relief if Rytas can get a win tonight. So Bua goes to 5 of 5 on the line at the stripe. 19 points. Excuse me, 20 points now after that last free throw. And Lesnar comes back in for him. So it's a 3-point game. Obviously, you don't have to go for the 3 at this point. Pearl looking for space. He gets in, puts up another tough shot. Nobody can stop him. Number 9 is so fine, Pearl. He's so determined. He gets to the rim, and now it's time to play defense. So 7 seconds differential about on the game clock and the shot clock. Somewhat they have to play defense and they have to get the rebound. If Rytas hit a 3, though, look out. They do not. And the basketball, well, they can review this. They're going to look at it. And if Rytas get this basketball, it is going to be very difficult. It won't be impossible, because obviously they would have to inbound the basketball and also potentially make free throws. But Szombathely's number is about to be up. You can see the fans looking behind. Who does the ball go off of here? Oh, it goes off both players. Oh, how are you going to? I don't know if there's enough there that you can overrule it. Oh, what a tough one. They're going to have to slow that thing down. They're going to have to slow it down frame by frame. But Savicius, Bua, Benka, all going for the basketball. Here it is again. Slow it. As slow as possible. Oh my goodness. I don't think they're going to change it. I think it's going to be Rytas Vilnius basketball. So the strategy clearly is going to be, okay, well, let's have another look. Oh, gosh. It's just a thankless task being a referee sometimes, having to come up with such an important decision, even with the video replay. It's so difficult to see. I just don't think there's enough for them to overturn the call. And even then, it looks like it might have gone off of Benka. Imagine if Falco, here we go. Yeah, I think that was the call they had to make. I think they got it right. They took their time. Well, they have had to really dig in deep and make some plays, Rytas. And if they get a win tonight, boy, what a result, because they trailed for much of the contest. And if Falco do not come back and win this game tonight, it will be about as tough a pill to swallow as possible. Let's listen to the coach. Well, there is little doubt that this is made for compelling viewing tonight. It has been a riveting Basketball Champions League encounter in the round of 16 between two 0-1 teams in the round of 16. A second defeat for one of these teams, likely Falco, is going to be brutal. Basketball inbounded, and they do foul Speedy Smith. There's 4.7 seconds remaining. So they lose Varadi. That's his 5th foul. So that's a good potential three-point shooter. And the other thing is, what will Rytas do if they make both free throws? Will they foul? So Smith takes and makes the free throw. Will they foul Szombathely so as not to allow them to attempt a potential game-tying 3? And you would think that would be the plan as they cross midcourt. But that can also be dangerous because you could sometimes foul in the act of shooting. But he does make both. So that is the big question. And they have to draw up a play. Almost certainly. Well, they can advance the ball. So they do not necessarily have to go for the 3. But then you feel like they're going to go for the 3, though. Let's listen to Coach.
Okay, you stay. One side, okay? They will try to immediately make the foul. Be ready. If he grab it against, try to shoot this ball. Okay? Without cutting, fake, come on the hand of you, come on hand of and take the shot, okay? We need a 3, we need a 3. Okay, go on the offensive rebound. No cut. He will.
Oh, look at the passion, the happiness, the determination from the Rytas fans. And you heard Coach Konikov, they are going for the three-pointer. They're going to take the handoff and immediately put it up in a bid to avoid the foul. Now, if they were to foul, then there would be the possibility of making the first free throw and intentionally missing the second. But they want to take the 3. And if you're Rytas, you have to be oh so careful not to foul the three-point shooter. And we've seen that happen a few times tonight. Once by Rytas and then twice by Falco. They fouled the Rytas Vilnius shooters twice when they were shooting it from 3. So Binka Goleman, don't forget, can also shoot the 3. He's out there. Keller can shoot the 3. Pearl, all 4 players possibly thinking the least likely to attempt a 3 is Baric. But you cannot lose sight of Goleman as well. But let's see who's going to get this attempt. So the referee's delaying this just a little bit more to add just a touch more drama. No, you feel bad for that man. He has done an excellent job tonight, but Rytas just have not. They've refused to go away. Binka inbounds the basketball to Goleman. He hands it back to Binka. He puts it up. It's a good look. And it is short. And they have dodged a bullet tonight. Look at it. Karanauskas goes up to those fans and says, "We've done it, folks." Thanks for getting behind us. Rytas Vilnius win it 91-88 over Falco Szombathely in a truly enthralling encounter in the round of 16. And you look at the numbers. I'll let you digest those. If you're Falco Szombathely tonight, you simply do not hang your head after that game. They were really, really good. I mean, if you're a Falco Szombathely fan tonight, you are proud of the effort that they put in hostile territory I don't think it was a case of them losing this game. I think it was more of a case of Rytas coming back and winning it. And as you saw those stats, that three-point shooting from Rytas really bailed them out tonight. 13 of 30 from three-point range. Bua finished with 20, Karnauskas 17, and Bukavicius 13. Bukavicius was sensational, but so were Benka, Pearl, and Barati. I mean, those three guys really, really good tonight. And this speaks to the passion, the self-belief. I think you really got to give credit to Bukavicius and Girgionis. They came out tonight. Their experience was absolutely crucial. In those difficult moments, they were going out and making big-time contributions. Bua was steady. Brett Savicius also came out and hit a big shot. Speedy Smith, he finished with 9 points, 6 assists. But Cavicius, though, for me, was the player of the game. He had those 4 steals to go with his 13 points. Also had 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Just a tremendous effort from the Lithuania international. Well, looking back at some of the highlights, Normantas certainly made some big plays tonight, bringing a little bit of rain with this three-pointer. Great stuff. And Falco really got what they wanted, getting, some good looks. 40 points in the paint tonight, 33 points off the bench as well. And they had some three-pointers, but when they needed one at the end, they couldn't get it. But they finished 7 of 15 from three-point range. And Varadi, their best three-point shooter, the man that was really feeling it tonight, fouled out when he put Speedy Smith on the line. So this Rytas Vilnius team avoids falling at home for the second consecutive time. They bounce back from the tough loss to SIG Strasbourg. And boy, it was not looking good there for a while for this team, but they just dug in. They never, ever quit. And that really, you have to say, bodes well for their season, the rest of their round of 16 campaign at least. And Falco Szombathely, after 2 truly inspirational efforts from them at home against Tenerife, and then on the road here in a raucous environment at Rytas Vilnius, they have dropped to 0-2. Is in the round of 16. Remember, Falco next will be at home against SIG Strasbourg. And Rytas Vilnius, well, that looks like they're going to be going to the sunny Spain to take on Lenovo Tenerife. So here are the Group L standings. Rytas Vilnius 1-1, up at the top now after tonight. Lenovo Tenerife 1-0. They also playing right now. SIG Strasbourg are 1-0. Also in action now, and Falco Szombathely have dropped to 0-2. And indeed, Rytas Vilnius do play on February 8th at Lenovo Tenerife. What a great game, folks. Thanks for watching.